Americans are thinking over President Obama's $447 billion jobs program. It's a combination of tax cuts and more stimulus spending. The plan would give tax credits up to $5,600 for businesses that hire unemployed veterans and $4,000 for hiring anyone unemployed for more than 6 months. The bill would also extend the current payroll tax cut for workers. That's an average savings of $1,500 annually for families earning $50,000 a year.
The next election is 14 months away. And the people who sent us here, the people who hired us to work for them, they don't have the luxury of waiting 14 months.
Not everybody thought President Obama's plan did enough. Check out these pictures from the Associated Press. That's Republican Representative Jeff Landry of Louisiana holding up a sign during the president's speech. It reads, "Drilling equals jobs." So 2 questions for you. What do you think of the president's plan, and what do you think about Landry's sign?
All righty, we're going to first get to, let's start with the speech. Misty Dawn, she writes, "Sounds promising, but I'm sure the Republicans will find a way to spin it as the end of the world as we know it."
Denise Magic writes, "It all sounds so good. I want to see results."
This next one is on the sign that Landry was holding up. Ronnie Castaneda says, "When in the Navy, it was emphasized respect the office and its rank, even if you dislike the man. The total lack of respect for the president is a national disgrace as it reflects on all its citizens."
Okay, Schlein writes, "Maybe not the most appropriate time, but the message is true, and we need to get the jobs and the oil."
And sticking to your comments on Facebook about Landry's sign, Stephen Goddard says, "Message poor delivery."
And going back to the speech now, Misty Dawn says, well, actually, we just read that one. Guy Scarborough says, "Just a bunch of BS that people want to hear to try to get reelected. I'll believe it when he is back to work."
Sticking with what you guys think about the president's speech, Breaking Politics on Facebook says, "It is the single best effort put forth by any politician to put America back to work since his inauguration. Bravo, Mr. President. Now get it passed."
And with regard to the drilling and Landry's sign, Ted Sandy says he is absolutely right. Enough said. And John Patterson writes, "I wonder how many of the drilling workers would be imported here to facilitate the drilling."
And Gina Minion, I hope I said your last name right, she says, "I listened to every word." And she says, "I just hope that America will get on board. The president meant business and sounded like it. Come on, America, get on board."
Well, Sue Bielman isn't buying it. She says, "I rarely listen and did not yesterday. I hear he gives a good speech, but mostly lip service. Why should anyone believe him now?"
Guy Scarborough says anything that will put people back to work is a good idea. No matter how disrespectful it may seem, drilling does put a lot of boots on the ground, the kind we really need.